It's Week 16 of the 2022 season. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. And big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Chargers and the Colts on Monday Night Prime Time.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself very happy, that's for sure, because we got a pair of top 5 defenses in the NFL squaring off. And opportunities to score, well, they figure to be extremely limited.
And partner, you know my smile is wide because this is a lot of fun for a guy like me to watch, as you noted. And if there's something else that we both know that these teams take pride in, it's how well their defense have done at controlling games and putting them in a position to win. Something else they're proud of, though, how high they rank in the league. And they're trying to use this game to move up in those rankings and become the
After a good punt, this offense will start with top field position inside the 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard.
Touchdown! Michael Pittman has... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. After 1-7-0. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. Finding room at midfield. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 40. Back to throw here. And it's knocked knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
The Colts are 12-2 now on the year.
And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them to me.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the...
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big header if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the draw is Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. It's a tie foot.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Rodrigo Blankenship and the Colts field goal unit comes on.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now here on EA Sports.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And now they're in the hurry up. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 16-yard line.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Ready, check. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain.
And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor, halfway to 100. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw.
Pass complete to Allie Cox.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Back to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. He'll look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. They'll look to throw.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. He's back to throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Back to throw again. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Cox.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Caught on the slant. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.